So this Saturday we had this Veg Fest. Wonderful, got to see a lot of people who are practicing heartfulness. And a lot of people, attended our meditation sessions. And some of them, they come on every Veg Fest, they attend our meditation session. Then I don't see them again. It's interesting, but they do come. Every Veg Fest, they do come, take meditation, and they disappear for the next until the next Veg Fest. I don't know, those of you who came to the Veg Fest, lot of noise. We are right behind the road, and then you can hear the road noise. It's a very busy road, and a lot of loud music around. People are talking, and you could hear the people walking, everything. And you close your eyes, you feel like the Daredevil. I don't know if any of you know the Daredevil. It's a Disney Marvel TV series. He's a blind guy. He could hear all the sounds, every sound around him, even small and big. It feels like that once you close your eyes for meditation. But wonderfully, you can meditate. After a couple of minutes, all that noise doesn't disturb you at all. So it kind of gave me 2 lessons, actually many lessons. Every time I go there, I learn something. In fact, every meditation we sit for filled with all these possibilities. If one is ready to observe and absorb, every meditation is filled with possibilities, many possibilities. Then we wonder why we are not seeing all those possibilities many times. For 2 reasons. One is, we're caught up so much in our world. We sort of blinded ourselves in every which way. And we are not ready to see all these possibilities. And number 2 is, there is always some expectation out of meditation, which is which sort of blocks it. I'm always seeing what am I getting. And it is very natural too, because mind is always transactional. In everything we invest, we are seeking something. Between lovers, there is a saying, the lover is not loving the beloved for the beloved's sake, but the sake of the self always. It's always, what am I getting in this relationship? So that creates so much barrier, distance between the lover and the beloved. So it is never the seeking for the sake of the beloved. If I have to replace this beloved with the God, we are seeking God always for our sake, not for the sake of God. Right? And there's one person I met over Sunday, and she was told about meditation several times by another person, friend of her. He said, I'm so, I have a lot of things to do in my life. I'm so busy. And I don't know if I can spend time for meditation. I told her, please don't give any excuse. If you don't want to do it, that is fine. But I told her, your busyness is all, everything is an excuse. The reason we don't want to meditate is because we have to face ourselves. If I am meditating, I have to face myself, which is the most difficult thing. It is always too easy to engage with this world and avoid the self. We are always avoiding the self. We are trying to get away as much as possible from ourselves. So I said meditation is a way of opening your heart to invite that higher essence, the beloved, the God, into you. Once I invite that higher essence, then what I am seeking within is that higher essence only. And slowly, I turn into that being. So, the problem, like again I am kind of going back, why we are not observing these possibilities in meditation, for the reason, instead of being, we are asking, we are seeking. Seeking what? Seeking to get away from ourselves. How best I can get away from myself. Once when my family is out, they were traveling and I was alone, home alone, for almost 7 days. And luckily, I was between the projects, so I have no work to do. For 7 days, I did not even open my front door. I did not realize that I did not open my front door. I was just absorbed in myself. I was meditating, reading something, and watching, and then reading, and then meditating. I didn't have any urge to go out, do anything. Then I said, wow. I did not realize it was not deliberate. It was not intentional. It just happened like that. So, when I can engage with that self without any expectations, just be. Just by being, I can see so many possibilities which opens up through this meditation. Again, what possibilities? Only one has to learn it by doing it. This is infinite possibilities, right? If I say this is the possibility, then you cannot expect the same possibility. Each one will find their own. So meditation takes us, somewhere. And then while driving back, I was listening to one of the old, Indian songs. It is kind of requesting the Father, the Beloved, and asking to take back. Why have you separated from me, from yourself? It's about to rain, and the winds and the hurricanes, kind of representing the life, right? Why don't you bring me into your, what do you call, I forgot the real meaning. But why have you separated me from yourself? Why did you send me to a foreign country? Something like that. Very, apt, and I felt this is exactly, we have separated ourselves. The Father never separated us from Him. Right? So, hello Leslie, thanks for joining. So this is something, we need to kind of get absorbed into, be there, be with Him. Be with that essence. Again, Him is the wrong way of saying it. Be with it, with that essence. This and that are separated. Now we have to make that into one. So when that becomes one, and this and that both disappear. And that is what we are trying to attempt in meditation, every meditation. So here there is no gaining, there is no getting. It is all about just being. For once, there is no transaction. For once, there is no getting. And for once, there is no giving also. Giving and getting both are transaction. So even like, now the Christmas is coming. Christmas is all about gifts. Giving and taking. Yes, that is good. It's wonderful. But look at it this way. If someone is gifting you, you're already thinking, what should I return? What should I, the re-gift? What should I give it back? Right? Because we cannot even accept the gifts fully, completely. If I'm accepting a gift, there is no return. So here there is so much is being poured into us. We must ready to receive and absorb. Don't think, oh, what should I give back? The moment I say, what should I give back, then the essence is lost. A lot of times people feel when they get overwhelmed with this idea of the teacher and the master and the transmission, there is always a tendency, what should I give back? How should I work for this organization? Sometimes people come and ask me, how can I become the trainer? All these aspects, what I'm trying to do is want to give back something. But if I get absorbed into it so much, then what happens is everything becomes mine. This whole world becomes mine. My house. So if I am buying a refrigerator for my house, I don't say I donated refrigerator to my house today. Right? Because you got it for yourself. So whatever I do to this world in return, you're doing it for your own self. Even to this organization, whatever you want to do, contribute. I'm here not talking about monetary contribution. The real contribution. The real contribution is to make use of this transmission and to be that, to become that. That's a real contribution. The rest all are, not so important. So it is a necessary evil, the monetary contributions for the organization to function, but the real contribution is to prove to be that self. To become that which we are trying to become. All these meditations, spiritual practices, cleaning, transmission, there's so much effort going on here to become that. And it has to be effortless actually, in fact. We don't have to emotionally motivate ourselves. If I emotionally motivate ourselves, it's very easy to get demotivated also. So here just be and then do it. And see yourself how the transformation happens within. And this transformation is not transactional again. Not getting something. Right? So the problem with all the humans are not able to become humans is because of this transactional mind. In every aspect we are looking for the transaction, at work, in friendships, in relationships. And the same attitude we apply here in meditation. But once I leave all those aspects and just be and meditate, and that meditation, you will see so many possibilities. It will turn out to be a wonderful meditation. So let's try that. I'll stop here. If any comments, observations, please share.